This is basically La Boo. Let's test our luck. Is this $5 kit better than your $50 master grade? Or is it a complete waste of time? That's what we're going to figure out today. So it was 550 yen. This is the Gundam Artifact Phase 6. So it's just a miniature plastic model. It looks a lot like wrapping for some type of food. This would be something you'd walk past at the convenience store and think, what am I going to do with that? You would think this is a small box of cereal. This writing here looks exactly like some type of food. There we go. If you saw those lined up from the side at a convenience store, you would think it's food. At the new Gundam, they either come like this or the emerald green color. You can choose from 7 different ones. RGZ, New Gundam, Sazabi, and these 4 Doga. Because this one actually, I think, transforms. About the same size as the Gundam Assemble. These came in Gacha machine. So this is basically like a Labubu, but you know which you're going to get. You just don't know if it's going to be clear emerald green. Like a little clear New Gundam would be really, really sick. Gundam Artifact Phase 6. I hate this. Hate it. Absolutely hate it. Right. Not the cleanest cut, but we do have the regular beige plastic. Wow, there's a lot of detail. Holy cow. I'm so stoked about this. It comes with gum. No wonder it comes in food packaging. 4 runners. I'm super excited to maybe paint this. Maybe. A lot of pieces just for a little arm. Get these out of the runners, or out of the packaging real quick. Holy moly. That is the size of the V-fin. Look at that. I don't even cut that. Should we try the gum? It's just gum. Actually, it's kind of gross. About 70 pieces. Like 69 is the highest piece number. Without further ado, let's get this built up. We'll talk about the parts that I maybe thought were interesting. It's not like super complex because these gates are super tiny. Yeah. You can't really tell where you're cutting. No, it's dangerous. Crazy good for how small it is. It's too thick. So we're gonna have to risk it for the biscuit. Wish it would have said something. Put this on first, but man, that is cool. Foot's very, very simple. Yeah, the other foot should be a breeze. Still a bit of a jigsaw puzzle if you ask me. There we go. Get the shield up. Makes sense. I'm so stupid. I am literally dumb. I am so stupid. Okay. Funnels. It's like a nice little normal backpack. Tell you what, this is pretty damn cool. So we got this arm here. This little ball part was an absolute nightmare. I had to file down the little connector piece. Make sure to follow the 1, 2, 3 rule. Super annoying to sand down those little nubs in between them. I got one stress mark right there. It's hard to see. Super tiny. But I didn't think this was going to stress in them. There we go. The smallest Gundam head in the world. I mean, seriously, look at the size of this thing. Putting it together took about 15 minutes. It started out kind of okay, but then... oh my god. And then another 15 to put it back. But my lordy, look at you. That was one heck of a time, I tell you what. The new Gundam. This was an amazing experience, except for getting it to stand. So we're just going to keep it on the table. Some parts were a little difficult just because of the size, and I'm not going to lie, my fat fingers. This would be perfect for something like a vacation. Small box, nippers, glass vial, you're good to go. And if you're into painting miniatures, I think this would be a perfect fit. It does crumble, it doesn't move, but I can think of a lot more ways to spend more money and have less fun. Alright, now we compare. This is the Gundam Assemble Zugok. This is the HG Zugok Master Grade F90. You get the full size of the Zugok. The HG Burning Gundam. The perfect grade Astray red frame. A can of Tamiya paint. An Evangelion without a hand. High grade carbon. And a normal SD. So we have the SD Burning Gundam.